Hi friends, welcome to the course Proverbs Expressive English presented to you by me Amirtha Devrajan. Let's begin with today's lesson. So I'm a student of English literature from Delhi University. You can follow me on Unacademy at this given URL, and don't forget that your feedback is precious to me. So please rate, review, recommend, share and comment, and those of who have been doing this, thank you so much. When I read your comment, I cannot tell you, it fills me with so much motivation that I start working again. So thank you so much, guys, for your positive feedback. And I remember comments, and really, it's a great feeling. So, the first proverb is cowards die many times before their death. This simply means that cowards are often afraid that they are going to die. So, before they're actually dead, they presume themselves to be dead, and they imagine the situation. So they know how it feels because they imagine everything associated with it. Whereas the brave people only feel death once, that is their actual death. So that is about it. There's no harm in being there is a little too harm in being a coward, but don't take it otherwise. We can always improvise, we can always improve, and we can move towards being brave. So yeah, to all those people out there who are afraid of death or anything for that matter, it is okay. Everyone has his or own fear. So in that sense, we become cowards somewhere. So it's okay. We can move towards bravery. Let's look at this quote by William Shakespeare, which I've given as an example. A coward dies 1,000 times before his death, but the valiant taste of death. I'm talking about the brave here. But the valiant taste the death but once. I'm sorry, I forgot the pause there. I jumbled the sentence. I'm really sorry. So you get the father of English literature, Shakespeare, has said that a coward dies 1,000 times before his death, but a valiant, that is a brave person, dies only once. That is his actual death. Let's move on. You can read this quote. Let me read it out for you. Cowards die many times before their death. The valiant never taste of death but once. Of all the wonders that I yet have heard, it seems to me most strange the men should fear, seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. So this quote basically tells us that we have to accept the fact that death is something inevitable, and it will come when it will come. No one can do anything about it. Okay, so let's move on. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. As you can see, this can actually get this can actually land you into trouble, as it is landing this man in trouble. Literally, he's putting all his eggs in one basket. Let's look at the meaning. It means that a piece of advice showing, this proverb is a piece of advice showing that one should not depend on one person or plan of action for one's success. Well, if you have to do something, you cannot just make one plan and stick to it. You have to have a backup plan. You have to, invest yourself. Invest whatever resources you have into other options as well. Let me give you an example. If you've given board exams and you're just applying for Delhi University, that is not all. You have to apply for other universities as well. Who knows, if you're not able to score well for some reason, if you've done some silly mistake and you've lost a lot of marks, then where will you go? If you haven't planned anything, then what your career, it has no path to follow. You won't have anything to do then. So you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. You have to divide and rule. What do I say then? Let's look at the example. One must apply for several jobs and not put all their eggs in one basket. So you just cannot be determined that I have to work in this college and I will do it. You have to be open to all sorts of opportunities, and you have to invest in them. Okay, let's move on. It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. This means that even a very bad situation can have some good results. This happens many times. A bad situation, teaches you something. If nothing, it teaches you something. You learn. You every time something bad's happen, you learn from it and you try to apply your experience the next time. So even an ill wind does something good. Let's look at this example. He's a very positive person. He holds on to the ideal that it's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. Okay, let's move on. It never rains, but it pours. This means that when one bad thing happens, followed by a lot of other bad things, that make the situation worse. I'm sure you have experienced it. I mean, being human beings, we all have exposure to such things. And then we say, मेरे साथ ही क्यों हो रहा है? एक के बाद एक, पहले ये हो गया, फिर वो हो गया. So you see, this happens when it never rains, it pours. So it's not just a rain in your life, it's something pouring on your head, so many problems pouring, troubles pouring. But don't worry, it will definitely come to an end. Let's look at the example. Ram suffered a head injury and thereafter financial loss. It's rightly said that it never rains, but it pours. Let's move on. Many hands make light work. Well, if you look at this picture, we have different work picked up by different hands, and it will make the work a lot easier, and also less time consuming, because if you're doing something and I'm doing the other part of it and X person is doing the other part of it, we will be able to reach towards the result really soon. Let's read it out. Working to get together can reduce the amount of time taken for its completion. Let's look at the example. Ravi worked on his project with his friends and he realized that many hands make work light. So you see, if you are joining many hands and you're taking up a small chunk of responsibility and delegating work, then I'm sure your work will be done sooner if you've given the work after thought. After giving it a thought, and if you have distributed it rightly. Let's move on. So that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching or waiting for your response eagerly. Thank you. Have a nice day.